Okay guys, I'm now back home. Once again, to apologise about vlogging day 1. Day 2, didn't get that much footage, granted. So I was too busy focusing on just getting me autographs, getting on my photo ops, hanging with friends, granted, and all that lot. That's why there weren't that much footage from the convention. But I'm absolutely shattered. I've just not long got out of the shower. That's why my hair's a mess. Over the 2 days for this convention has been fantastic. The Monopoly events who ran the convention, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. You guys have been the best convention I've been to since going to conventions. I'm not gonna name and shame companies, but you guys blew it out of the water. You know, when you have those high expectations to be your very first convention in a genre that people love, quite honestly, you've captured that. Oh, my voice is going a bit. I do apologise. You captivate that for everyone. You've had different aspects to the convention, along with obviously the stereotypical photo shoot, autograph. I like the way Monopoly events that do pre-order signatures. It makes it a lot easier than just carrying a lot of money around with you at conventions. You know, so that's a plus. If you lose your wallet and you've got X amount of cash on you, you're screwed, aren't you? But these guys helped you out in a long way. But you look at the way it was ran. You've definitely impressed me, and I'm looking forward to next year. And obviously, I was reading up earlier on in the week saying hopefully on Monday they're going to bring out tickets for next year on their website for next year. So they're already planning ahead for the next one, which is fantastic, and I'm intrigued to see what names they've actually got. You know, I'm just a bit overwhelmed with everything. I'm still in shock mode. The little child in me meeting The Undertaker, meeting Ted DiBiase and Virgil. Virgil gets a lot of stick. Granted, yeah, he's a quiet guy at times, but he was one of the first, if not the first, to break the mold to get professional wrestlers into conventions. So people should leave off Virgil for a lot of stick. Kelly, granted, she got a lot of stick being in the WWE, being the Divas champion, but I tell you what, meeting her, she's such a sweetheart. Amazing sweetheart. You know? Summer Rae was amazingly sweet. You know? People may think, oh yeah, because you gave them money, that's why they're nice to you. Apparently true. With some people, maybe you have got your own opinion, but when I got to meet these people that I've met, why do you think I've invested so much money into this convention to meet these people? You know, so that's why it paved the way that way. So why do people seem to judge people? You know, it was great to see my friends and that lot. I was just naming a few wrestlers. I'll show you what I got signed. And obviously my photo ops. God, I'm so exhausted. I'm going to go sleep after this. But the only downside of this is I feel like I've let you guys down with a shit vlog, granted. Because you know how much passion I put into my videos. But seriously, absolutely seriously, unbelievable weekend. Anyway, first two is obviously Ted DiBiase Sr., $1 Million Man, and Virgil. I got this 8x10. The reason why I got this one instead of the original plan one is in fact because it's them two. I've been looking around for a decent image to get of these two, but every time when I did, I always got like pictures with Andre the Giant popping up, and didn't want that. I wanted someone like this, and for this to be on their table, Ted's signature came out great. Virgil's didn't as such because he was writing in black, didn't show that well, so he decided to put it in like a bronzy Sharpie over the top of it. But it's still what it is. I'm happy the way it's turned out. I'm gonna start doing those frames again soon. Sorry if I do sound a bit spaced out, but seriously, unbelievable. Then I got to meet Stephen Lombardi, aka the Brooklyn Brawler. People may say he's a jobber, but come on, he used to work for WWE and do a lot of things backstage, so that's why I wanted to meet him and then say thank you for everything. Then I got this signed by Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart. Fantastic guy. I've actually tweeted the pictures out. Obviously they're on my Instagram. Obviously you're going to see them in this part of the vlog. That Jimmy Hart retweeted it. It was nice because I always say this. Wrestlers are my heroes. Wrestling managers are my heroes. Anything to do with wrestling is my heroes. That's why I don't pick just one favourite. They're all my favourites. Even the referees are sort of my heroes because they're highly underrated in the wrestling world. The reason why I'm saying that is because they help paint the picture. They help us to understand the story. If there was no referee, it would make no sense. You know, when it comes to unsanctioned matches, granted, it's all scripted. But still, then I met The Undertaker. This came out really, really great. I'm glad it did. His signing queue was horrendous. I don't mean it in a bad way. You would expect that for The Undertaker. Come on. How many times that people have tried to meet Undertaker in the United Kingdom before? Let alone anywhere other than WrestleMania Access. It's impossible. Then I got this signed by Kelly. I gave him my gold Sharpie to do it. Because it would look 100 times better than signing Paisley in black that she originally picked up. So I handed her that. She was like, "Thank you, you've helped me out," and all that. Like she felt kind of silly picking up a black Sharpie just to go and sign on it, but it stands out a lot better in gold, and I let her keep it just in case if she's got any more fans that are basically wanting stuff signed in gold if they haven't got their own Sharpies. But it came out fantastic, absolute fantastic, don't you think? And that was more of a sentimental picture for me because obviously when I picked this up, if I recall, that when I did send him the image, it was like basically when I last saw a wrestle in my home city of Nottingham. Then I got this signed by, but there's a bit of history for this, obviously, because people can work out if you watch WCW, you'll know why, but if you haven't, go watch it. But when I actually gave this to Booker T to sign this, he got a bit choked up. He says, "You're the first person that's gave me something WCW related to sign," and then I said to him, "I wanted to make it because you're a two-time Hall of Famer. I felt getting something more historic to get signed by you." And he was like overwhelmed by that. I could tell by the way his voice suddenly changed. He got a bit choked up. And I said, everyone that I've said to is like, "Thank you for everything that you've done. keep doing what you're doing, can keep doing what you're doing best, etc. like that, and giving them positive feedback. I'm not just a mark. I do feel for the people that put their body on online for our entertainment. Then I got this signed by Summer Rae. She loved the image. The thing with Emma, I think I was one of the first people to meet her. Yeah, granted, she signed it under her real name. She didn't. I asked her how was her flight. She says I'm still stuck on American time. That's why I was late. I do apologise. Which I can understand if some of the, but she looked great. Absolutely looked great. Wait till you see the photo shoots. And that's why she signed it under her own real name. She probably thought it was from an ROH event or something on those lines. She probably didn't notice the Monday Night Raw logo until after signing it. Then this is a rare one at all. Coming to the United Kingdom, coming to any convention that I feel honoured to meet him. And it's nice that he's made an extra effort when I got talking to him. That he's actually, I didn't ask him, he signed it as Sid Justice. It's nice when you get a bit of history like that, because instead of like just signing Sid like he could have done, or Psycho Sid by mistake, he looked at the image and he realised which organisation it was from, and he signed it under that lot. And quite honestly, hands down, I'm not joking yet, that little bit goes into this wrestling fan's mind, and it's mind blowing, absolute mind blowing. Then I like now onto the photo shoots. I like the way this organisation has done it, even though I know another company does it, but this little bit, instead of the frames that obviously I buy, which I'll probably need to buy some more anyway. Jesus Christ, I've got loads to frame up. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. So I've got, obviously, Jimmy Hart. When he passed it me for the photo, I didn't know how to pose with a megaphone, so I decided to pose it like it's a bloody loaded toy gun. And that's why I pulled that face. I don't know why I did that. It's just one of those natural things, natural reactions. Then I got five time Booker T. I loved having that photo shoot with him. The only reason why my hair was a mess was due to the bloody weather that was on the Saturday, as well as the Sunday. So then I got, good job I didn't plan to do Money Inc. Thingy. What was it? We're doing our IRS gimmick. Cosplay, sorry. Because the reason why, it was chugging down with rain. It made me look like I was auditioning for Babe Station. Anyone in the UK would understand that joke. Then I got that done. Obviously that was $1 Million Man and Virgil. Sorry for not saying it. Then I got Psycho Sid, or Sid Justice, whatever you want to class him as, or just Sid. Fantastic photo op. It was nice to meet him. Even though I tried to meet him numerous of times, and then he's cancelled. But he definitely showed to this one, which is fantastic. This is what I meant by to Neil, how great she looked. She's tiny in person. They all say best things comes in small packages, don't they? Then Kelly. To be honest, I think she looks better since she's left WWE. The way she's been portrayed in the WWE, the random attires, I feel like they didn't sort of do her justice, if you know what I mean. She could have easily done a lot better than she did, even though she was a Divas champion. Then I got Summer Rae, absolute sweetheart. you know. Then I got a rare one for us. Obviously, The Undertaker. The thing was with I say that's very rare. Obviously, now he's back with WWE doing it after Inside the Ropes tour. But it's a rare one because every time when I've seen Mania pictures, he's always sitting down behind the table. I had that sort of fear when I first booked it that was going to happen, but it never did actually happen. And quite honestly, I'm glad it didn't happen. But the thing was, like when I told him when I got my stuff signed, how much you scared me more than horror characters watching horror movies, the underage, and he sort of smiled about that. And then obviously I asked him quickly whilst I had a chance. I was like, "How come you always wear caps or hats or something?" He says basically my long hair or any hairstyle is actually technically copyrighted by the WWE. It was nice of him to tell me that. If you're watching this vlog, you know why he does it now. But it's really, really great that he's actually still did this. He's doing Inside the Ropes, even though it's like a signing tour, if you want to class it as that. But still, fantastic, absolute fantastic time with my friends. Obviously, big shout out to all my friends that are going to be watching this. Obviously, know for who you are. Too many names to roll off, but you know who you are anyway. If you want to look at those pictures more in depth, head over to my Instagram page at GaviNuts. You will actually see them there. But anyway, guys, I hope you all well, etc. Wherever you are in the world, you know. Roll on 2020 for the love of wrestling. I can't wait to see who they've actually got. Might start booking tickets when they release them, you know, so I'm more prepared. But until next time, guys, catch you guys soon for another video here on Fan Reaction. GaviNuts YouTube channel, Fan Reaction. I'm completely shattered. I'm literally falling asleep before I start recording. Okay, guys, catch you guys soon.